Yeah, so we in here, man. I'm chilling with Kirk.
What's good?
We having a talk in the attic. I hear my boy the 7th.
It's the 7th, checking in here for this amazing podcast episode that you're not going to want to miss. I'm on here with Joose the Conqueror.
I am Joose the Conqueror.
It's going to be lit. We're talking about new music. Remind me again, Cold Cream.
Talking A.G.O, talking Sango, my niggas. Shout out to them.
All of that good stuff. Hanging out, drinking water, smoking herbs. Tune in. It's lit. It's very positive.
Yeah, so let's get into it.
It's a mess in this attic. Lot going on, but there ain't no need to panic. Come on up and join. We getting wild, getting manic. Spitting truth for all you fanatics. Every week got something new to say. Ain't no filter, this shit coming straight from the brain. It's coming straight from the brain. Yeah, it's coming straight from the brain.
What a day. I'm here in the attic with two-time guest, Brandon McCall, the 7th.
Oh.
And for the first time, not the first time in the attic, but the first time on a talk in the attic,
Yeah, that's right.
we got Joose the Conqueror.
What's up? How you doing?
That's Joose.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. Go to the show notes if you want links to their music. These guys are both hip-hop artists, producers, rappers, artists in general. Good guys here from Grand Rapids.
Yes.
Welcome to the attic.
What's going on?
Thanks for having me
Thanks
again.
for
You know what I
having
mean?
me,
Again.
man.
Yeah,
Again,
so
again.
Seb was on the show in season 1, and then you also did some of your own BPM podcasts up here too.
Yeah, which was a really cool experience, and I gotta keep that going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how'd that go? What was BPM?
BPM is this podcast that I started. Really, I had planted the seeds a while ago. It was kind of like an event type thingy idea, but then after seeing how Kirk had operated at Talking to Attic and getting inspired after being a guest on his show, I was like, you know what? Let me see if I could have his help to do something, and it was dope. Shot a whole first season. The response been super good. If anything, what I really learned was like, holy shit, you gotta be consistent. Like,
Yeah,
keep
no
this.
kidding. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And I only did like 6-7 episodes or whatever, and it came and went. You know what I mean?
It was
dope.
very planned though. Like I always appreciated when you showed up, you took out your laptop, you had an outline of what you were going to talk about, you got the work done, and you got out. That was cool. You're a great client for that for that reason.
Yeah. So season 2 definitely plan to do the same thing, but just do it a little better. You know how that's
You're getting better all the time.
Yeah.
So speaking of getting better, you and Joose have been making music for how long now?
I say the better of 12
I was
years.
about to say at least a decade.
At least.
Together
Well, shoot.
or separate?
So what? We graduated 07,
Man,
right?
you ain't supposed to be saying. Yeah.
And then I said every time we come here, I'm be like, we graduated 07. So let me see, 07, right?
That's 15 years now, guys.
But I'm trying to think at that
At least
point,
12, yeah. I say
like,
around there.
was we like we made a couple bullshit records in high school, right?
Mhm,
Yeah,
of
so
course.
we was making music
Yeah.
in high school since, right?
You remember what the first track was?
Pat
Oh,
the cigarettes.
That's what I thought of, bro. You made some song about patting cigarettes, like pat the cigarette. You know what I mean? Pat.
Were you
pat,
actually
pat
recording
cigarette.
the pat sound in the beat?
I don't know if we
I
did
don't
the
think
beat,
we
but
did,
it
'cause
was
we didn't smoke. We was like
just
you know what I'm
fucking
saying?
around.
Just fucking around, but it
Literally
was
just
a
fucking
banger
around.
low key. We always kind of like, man, low key. I think that was the first time we was like, damn, maybe this shit kind of hot. Maybe we should
yeah.
put this towards doing something for real, because that was decent.
Yeah, that was fire.
So how do you get? I mean, there's a lot of kids that want to make music, and of course now with the technology, you can kind of do it more easily. And in 07, it was, or even before that, it was more difficult.
That shit was hard. Like,
Yeah.
but we just happen to know things and like
Yeah.
bless people or like just fortunate people. Not even like rich kids, just like fortunate people. Like,
Oh, I got a
my
microphone
people's-
with a computer.
Yeah, my uncle,
Yeah.
like me,
What?
like me having like finding rent, like I even changed my bio to like tell what I really went through, like having hand me down equipment and shit. Like imagine you having like a nephew or something who's like, oh, what you doing with this receiver? Uncle, like just take it, right?
Yeah.
And you go over there, he got it hooked up to other things. He's like, oh shit, you put that receiver to use. That was like me on my end having like scraps of things and stuff.
But
like,
aren't you related to the DeBarge?
yeah, so
The
like
Motown crew?
so like their mom is my granddad's R.I.P. is my granddad's sister.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So they're like distant cousins. My mom, of course, was closer to them. And yeah, bro. So like, imagine that, right? And then like my uncles and them all did music and had things, and they was getting
Yeah.
free gifts and things. You know what I mean? So it was literally shit laying in the basement sometimes.
Hell
like
yeah.
right speakers, like the same shit I've been using. I've been using probably since '07. That same receiver, right?
Yeah.
That I found in my granddad's basement. Like to this day, I still rock that shit.
Hell yeah.
Like,
Yeah. That's your spot. That's it's got a sentimental value. Plus, it's probably better than what you could buy now for the same price.
I mean, oh hell yeah!
You know?
Let me
if it
let me
ain't
go and
broke,
look up the newest Sony receiver. That shit probably steep.
if
Low
it ain't
key,
broke,
like,
don't fix it, man.
That's right. Hell yeah. How did you get exposed to music?
So my friend Mosaic, shout out to Mosaic, man. We have a friend in common, and one day he was like, "Yo, actually, no. Let me rewind.
I
Mosaic.
didn't even know this story. That's what I'm like.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mosaic?
So me and Mosaic got a friend in common, and his name is Carlos. So Carlos was making beats at the crib, and I go to Carlos's crib. I'm like, yo, first of all, y'all make beats at the crib. I didn't know that was a thing.
Right.
I don't even know shit. This was like early 2000s and shit, right?
Big computers and shit.
Yeah, like big.
Big
You
desktops.
gotta carry your
Big
desktop everywhere and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I go over there and I'm like, yo, y'all making beats at the crib? He's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You want to meet my homeboy? Like, he got all the, equipment. So then we went to Donnie's crib, Mosaic. And then, yeah, I was just in love with that ever since, bro. Like,
Yeah.
he was just making fire at the crib. Like,
Just
yeah.
doing it quick, probably too.
Yeah.
Like making shit quick. Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's what he was doing
So
all day,
quick,
every day, bro.
Yeah.
And yeah, from then on, I was just sucked in.
Did you always want to MC, or are you more into production? I mean, you still do some production, right? Too.
I do. I'm more like a, for the lack of better words, like a Diddy or DJ Khaled. Like, I put the pieces together. Like,
Yeah.
I might have
Arrangements.
somebody. Yeah, I arrange things, but I might dibble and dabble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not Dr. Dre. I'm not playing keys or nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Speaking of which, how cool was the Super Bowl? The Super Bowl halftime show.
That was pretty sweet.
I like that.
I thought it was cool. Anderson
Really
.Paak was
good.
on the kit too.
That made me happy when the camera panned to him. I'm like, hey.
Yeah, I know, because that was kind of
that's
unknown.
lit.
I didn't know he was gonna be there. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was lit.
Yeah, dude. So, what kind of shit were you listening to when you first? What'd you grow up on?
What did I grow up on, man? Wu-Tang, Nas, J. Let me see, G-Dep, a lot of Bad Boy Records things and stuff.
Yeah.
Little Brother, shout out to Little Brother. They're not together anymore, but
You probably have some of those influences in your tracks today, don't you think?
I would say so. Good fundamental like MCing.
Yeah.
And as far as Bad Boy and like songwriting and like their R&B catalog is like crazy. So, I'm a singer and rapper. So,
Yeah.
song arrangement and harmonies and all that I get from my, Bad Boy.
I liked No Tomorrow was the track I really liked today that I listened to.
Yeah.
When did that come out?
That was 2016.
2016. So you've been
So
doing
tomorrow, what was that on?
That was on Insomnia.
Flow like it's Patron over the rocks. Don't you ever try and put me in a box. Crack like it's water whipping in a wok. Straight drop, evacuate the block till I got a crown somewhere on the bezel of the watch. So many birds of a feather fly in the flock, but you not as wavy as the nigga sitting at the dock, plotting how he gon' flip and cop a yacht. Look, mama, I'm a rolling stone. Deliver like I'm Karl Malone on this microphone. Shine like a gold herringbone on a yellow bone. Keep on that strong, now I'm smelling like a megaphone. Yup. Welcome to the Terror Dome, where it's dark, just give me the light, no reggaeton. Living in the zone, not everybody make it home. If you do, and it's fucking cold, hope the heat is on. Out of nowhere, the darkness calls, just don't go there.
Yeah, produced by Mosaic actually.
And of course, Seven's your producer in a lot of tracks too, right?
He produced a couple.
Oh, you guys just more do features on one other stuff.
I mean, I'm more like real life producer. Like,
Yeah.
I hear the tracks. We vibe, talk every day about shit.
This is for real. You know what I'm saying? This is like a for real right here. Skateboard B.
Yeah, we work together a lot. Like, you know what I mean? Even like that's really why we kind of like leaned into the whole like the cold cream thing in the last EP, because it's like, man, let's just do this. Like, we've been doing it. We work together a lot. Let's show that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? More
Right.
so out there. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's more background stuff right now before that track.
Yeah. I think I like some yeah, like mixing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Some beats, interludes, nothing like real crazy, but me as a producer, we've been tapping in now where it's like, all right, bro, yeah, let's make some good songs. Let's, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. So talk about Cold Cream, and what's the EP called?
Remind Me Again.
Remind Me Again.
Yeah. So that EP, well, Cold Cream per se, I really like that song because me and Joose was sitting on that for a while. It was almost on Carry Out EP.
Okay.
And Cold Cream, it was just really like the first line that Juice spit on there when he was like, what makes a real win is how you take a loss type shit. I was really fucking with that. You know what I mean? And of course I like the beat or whatever, but just hearing how he flowed over it, his ad-libs and shit, I'm like, yo, this is really nice.
Yeah.
I definitely want this on the tape. So I hit him like, yo, let's finish it. I want to put it on here. And once the company, because I worked with a new company to release this tape based out of New York, but they heard the whole track list and they were like, yeah, let's do Cold Cream, the single. And I'm like, first I'm like, yo, what? Like the one without me rapping on it? Like, okay, bet, sure, sounds like it is. Why don't you just drop his project there? Like, you know what I mean? But then I was like, nah, facts. The shit is hard. I did think it was really good. You get what I'm saying? So
What makes a real win is how you take a loss. Before the promotion, I was still a boss. You tryna offer me a bundle, gotta make it large. I'ma let you pussy do your job, I just make it hard. You fucking with big dogs, Saint Bernard. When they reaching for the tool, this shit ain't Menards. Low ballin' on the Fetty, baby, beg your pardon. I leave you cold over that cream, boy, Haagen-Dazs.
I mean, plus it's not often you can use Haagen-Dazs in a rap.
right, bro. See,
You know?
look. We almost named the song that was super close, but I just had to go on my whole artistic like.
Yeah, you didn't want to be brand. You didn't want to look like you were like doing a sponsorship or something.
I mean,
but hey, if you're watching,
no, yeah, but that's the thing. I was like, well, shit, it don't matter. Like, we can still send it to him. Like, listen to the lyrics, read the lyrics. Like, it's perfect. It's perfect. Should put that in the universe. Haagen-Dazs, what's up, man?
Haagen-Dazs, get a hold of me. Go in the show links. You can contact both these guys directly on Instagram. Let's go.
My favorite Haagen-Dazs, just to let y'all know, Mr. or Mrs. Haagen-Dazs's strawberry shortcake. That shit is fucking slap.
That is.
Does it have,
no,
chunks of
strawberry cheesecake
Oh.
from Haagen-Dazs. That's what it is.
That is
It's
lit.
crazy. It's crazy.
Well, since we're kind of selling out at this point, let's talk about this table.
Right. Yeah,
I got this table from. Let's all talk about one quality of the table that we really like. So, I got this from Sango in Holland. It's a handmade local piece of wood, a big old chunk of walnut. What do you like about this table?
I was
guys?
about to say it's really sturdy and thick and durable.
Yeah, this is a table. Like, this is a table for podcasting.
Did you wrap? Did you wrap the bottom?
We had to yarn bomb these because these things were just like fucking tuning forks. So anytime we played music up here, they would just like resonate forever.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I had just gotten this place soundproof, and then I brought this in, and I was like, oh shit. But
Yeah.
this yarn bomb works. So Sango, check them out. They're in Holland. Haagen-Dazs, check us out. Especially these two.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it.
Man, what's up with you?
All right, so now we have someone that kind of maybe will pay for this podcast, so now we can just shoot the shit.
Yeah.
Let's get on, enough business here.
Seriously.
Right.
So how does it start? Like, so you guys always were talking in the background, and what is that? That's like listening to each other's tracks and giving input and saying you should mix this differently, or what does that look like?
Sometimes we'll link up and you know, we'll just politic. We're friends, so we just hang out. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll just play some music. And okay, word, that's fire. He'll send some shit to me. I'll be like, oh, okay, that's dope. I'll write to it, send it back to him. Oh, this is cool. Usually it goes in the vault for like a year or two, and then we like,
Hey, which we trying to get better at, but like better at personally. Like if you was to talk to like LeBron or something, like what you trying to get better at? Not that he sucks. It's just like everybody gonna have a personal thing. Just trying to get more tempo, like putting that energy. Like okay, we got a hot, perfect song, perfect thing. Cold Cream took like a year and a half. Like we knew it was hot. My man Leandro shot the cover. Like, we could have did that.
We was just fucking around, bro. Like we make music every day, like all the time and shit. So we didn't necessarily have a home for that, but it was just a cool track that we just had.
Know what? That is true.
You know
And once I had a body, and I was like, I want to put this on this. That's what. Yeah.
So okay, bet, boom. Like we got songs every day, all day.
So was Cold Cream basically ready a year and a half ago, and you're just waiting for the EP?
Yeah.
You're not like tinkering the whole time. I feel like
no.
Okay.
I was definitely fucking tinkering because when we do demos, it's kind of loose. So you ain't thinking about like, let me name this file, right?
Yeah.
So remember we was like, oh, it's done. Wait, listen to that. Yo, where them vocals at? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Then we had to fucking spend
Okay.
weeks.
Always
applying
tinkering.
things,
Always thinking. I know. I
like-
You
feel
know
like
what I'm saying?
that's my like. I almost have to force stuff out. You know,
Yeah.
just because otherwise I just fuck with it and it never gets
Bro,
better. Honestly.
and that's where we just at with shit. But that's just being more intentful. Now that everybody moved back, the whole squad is here. Sango, Waldo, Joose, Amos, me, Savon. So it's like Mosaic's still out in West Coast, but for the most part, we ain't been here all like this. So it's like let's put that energy in,
Yeah.
see it through whatever it may be.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying like let's just see everything through. Like
No,
you know
you got
what?
you still got some shit you're making that's
Kirk
not
said
gonna
we
do.
could use the studio tonight. Let's just make a song and do some art and drop it tonight.
Yeah.
Not like that. We could. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
hey,
it's
you
like,
never know. It might be fire. You don't know.
you know, but it's hard. Like if something comes down in that moment, let's write down the ideas. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? If you up here like, hey, what's up with the art? You know, just But
That's
that's
cool.
just us being not even hard on ourselves, just as far as like moving forward, which is good to hear artists having a plan of moving forward and not just being like, no, I'm good right here. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
dude,
We
yeah.
trying to keep it going, more momentum.
Well, you mentioned quite a few names there, and it's got to be inspiring to see some of. So first off, you guys are all A.G.O. Is that accurate?
Mm-hmm.
And that's like the label and the crew, or what exactly is A.G.O.?
It's a musical collective, man. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? We got DJs and artists and producers. You know what I'm saying? Some of those people wear multiple hats, like a artist producer or like a DJ producer. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
we got four of those and 3 artists. Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's super dope. I saw Waldo up on Division this year in a big. Did Lee shoot that too,
He
Leandro?
did. He
Yeah, that
did.
billboard.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was cool.
for Lake Effect.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
dope.
sweet.
And Sango's made it pretty big. I mean, he's got a lot of listens out there, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
that man got a billboard out in Times Square somewhere.
I saw that.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy, man.
It's
That's
just like it's just weird, bro. The industry's like high school.
I mean, he
It's
got
cool.
3 platinums and a gold, or 3 platinums and 2 gold, something like that. Somewhere.
That's dope.
from a song with Bryson Tiller
Yeah, Bryson Tiller's
called
album. The Sequence.
And he produced it.
He produced
Mhm.
that.
The whole album.
No,
just
just
the
that song.
Sequence song.
That's awesome, dude.
And that album that it was on went gold and platinum.
Hell
Platinum.
yeah.
Yeah, platinum 3 times platinum.
And
Where did
he
went
seems
gold?
like a pretty
Where did he
humble.
go from with me?
I ain't even gonna say, bro. 'Cause
I don't know, who knows, right? But that's just,
Yeah.
but just
No,
yeah.
it might have been from that album again, but just another like a gold. But I'm not sure. I ain't asked him, so it's
Yeah,
not facts. I don't know.
Well,
He just got plaques.
Sango,
Yeah,
you're
he's
gonna have to come
plaqued
on
up.
the show sometime. I
Doesn't
know.
even
He was
have
here,
him.
He came here. Oh,
Yeah,
for
he was
official
here for
thing.
BPM.
Yeah, he was chilling.
Oh, you
You
know
know.
what? He didn't even do the official interview for BPM, but that's perfect.
Yeah,
I think
he
we
was
filmed
chilling.
him like kind of hanging out on the
He was
side.
on the cuts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
on
just
the cuts.
kicking it.
Yeah.
He did like it though. He really like. I remember he was like, "Yo, that shit is tight." Like,
That-
that's something. Like he really was impressed and shit.
I felt super cool just being a part. Listen to you guys all talk up here. You were here too.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
there. Yeah, I
It-
spoke on the mic. Yeah.
Yeah, Waldo, Sango, you two.
Mhm.
It was cool just being a fly on the wall, listening to you guys talk. It was cool.
Yeah.
Especially hearing Sango saying stuff like, I don't know why my hi-hat was so loud in this track.
Oh,
And it's like, yeah, because I mean, I'm learning
Bro,
shit all the
what?
time
Don't
where I'm
do
like, I'm
that.
looking
Like,
back, like, you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Tinkering.
tinkering.
I'm finna say, yeah. That's why I even got triggered thinking about that. I'm like,
Tinkering.
play me shit. I'll be like, you know.
All right, I'm not
it's
going to play my tracks.
It's
I'm
all
playing that.
preference, but you know,
Right.
no, I play other people's tracks. I'm like, this sounds amazing, right? Play
Yeah.
my shit. You're like,
We're our own worst critics, right? Or whatever they say.
for real.
Hell yeah. So what's up now? So Colt, you guys were both kind of, you've been making music for a long time. You've both played in a lot of live spots. I know you've toured all over the place. I imagine you've
Yeah.
done your fair share of that.
Yeah.
So COVID hits. Luckily, you had just had a kid. You had just had your daughter, right? So
Yeah.
I guess you were kind of going to be homebound most likely
Yeah, which
anyway.
is crazy when I think about the time span, because like she came July, and then we did a sold out show. What, like February? What, like
Yeah.
like fifth? It's something like right after
Right after.
Valentine's Day.
Basically,
Yeah.
when the whole rest of the world was already aware of how bad the shit was getting, and we were just kind of unaware here. Still.
Yep.
No, I remember because I think Valentine's Day I had went out to WICE for the Jammies. I feel like it was on Valentine's Day that year, and I was already thinking like, motherfuckers really packed up in this bitch, not knowing what's going on in the world. Because I was always following it from China in the winter, and even him working at airports. I'd be like, bro, are they giving you anything? Because my people's in LA is things, and no, okay, right?
Yeah.
We do the sold out show at the Pyramid Scheme. Me, Sango, him, Super Dre, and like 2 weeks later,
Yeah.
shit was like,
Mhm.
boom.
Well, at least he left it off with a bang.
Yeah, literally. That was always my thing. I'm like, fuck it. Oh, and the cops. I had a nightly nightly DJ night with my homies called All City Sundays.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Techno and dance and all that shit. And that was the after party. After that, right? After the Sango show, cops came, shut it down for noise ordinance last time. So
That's pretty cool.
both of it happened in the same night. It's like, damn, I did a sold out show.
And got
my
shut down.
after party thing got shut down because ordinance, and then COVID. It was written.
Yeah,
Hell yeah,
really.
that's a day.
Sit your
Yeah.
ass down.
Right.
If sit your ass down was a
Couldn't have
person.
done no better. Like,
Yeah, you're too hot right now. You
Yeah.
gotta give it this
it's
fire.
like sit down with your fucking baby. Dude.
Yeah,
But now things are back up and moving. You guys have this. You guys are both making new music constantly.
Oh yeah.
The A.G.O crew all is doing the same thing. So what are the plans? What's going on now in the future? Looking forward.
Personally, looking forward, I say just more like consistent experiences just from like all of us. You know what I mean? Even like this cold cream thing. Just more collaborations, more pop-ups and things. Like over the summer,
we outside.
yeah, we outside basically. So
Yeah.
like over the summer, we had a pop-up with some A.G.O merch for Lake Effect, the whole nine. Irie Kitchen came, supplied the food. Sango did the design. Oh, this is one of the hats I got on right now. Like these mugs was going for what, like 60? Type
Yeah,
shit.
60.
Flew out. Everything was selling out super quick.
Hell yeah.
Super way quicker than we intended. And that was at Wealthy Theater, just super small. Set up a banner on the sidewalk. I mean, Wealthy Studios rather.
Where-
right
where-
on Wealthy in the East Town. Across from.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
No, that's all good.
Winchester.
Winchester. It's
Oh, yeah, right over
across
there.
from the
Winchester.
Winchester. Yeah, bro. They're a photography studio.
By like Donkey and all that shit.
Yep. So that's why it's just a big open space. So sometimes people do pop-ups in there,
Oh,
like
that's
for
cool.
like clothes and stuff. So that's where we got the idea. Like, you know what? We might as well. It's right in Wealthy. It's in the center. Boom, boom. So sold out some clothes super quick. Then if we really go crazy with it, like how I was saying, like, yo, we do put art everywhere, do lights and things. You know, we want to
Yeah.
keep doing more things like that regularly. Like, you
Of
know,
course. Yeah, you're super connected to that crew too.
Yeah.
Not only with A.G.O, but everyone in the
Yeah,
area.
in the art community and just being outside more without it having to be in the clubs, because like we sold out the clubs before. And no disrespect, Lord willing, I want to keep selling out the clubs, but it's like
Now it's just time
We
to
still
start
wanna
doing
be
more
outside.
artsy things. and
Yeah,
shit,
like-
you know what
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
saying?
cooler vibe.
Providing more cool experiences in the daytime that don't necessarily have to do with club stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, this is
it's
all,
more than just clubs.
These are all. We're all getting older now, and we're just trying to make excuses for why we can't be up as late.
yeah.
So now we're like, we'll just
no,
do it in
I'm
the daytime.
down-
It's
I'm
about the
down-
art.
just as far as like, I mean, we ain't never. It's weird because like we ain't never really been together like this in years. So like that's why we just like what we want to do as far as the crew, more
You're
so
right.
kind of here type shit. It's like do that instead of being like, damn, we only can see A.G.O.
Yeah, 2 days a year.
Once or
Yeah.
twice a year for a sold out thing. Damn, but we be
Yeah.
outside all the time. Like whether it's me DJing somewhere
Yeah.
or you know what I mean. It's like we already outside, so we might as well
Focus that energy. You know what I'm
as
saying?
far as here. But
Hell
then
yeah.
everywhere else, like we're definitely around to get around. Like this year, we started off in Ann Arbor
Yeah.
at the Blind Pig.
Blind
Like that
Pig.
shit was crazy.
That shit was
It was
actually
the A.G.O showcase. Sango
fire.
put it together. Me,
That's dope.
him, Savon. The love was crazy
That
in the
shit was
room, and we
crazy.
didn't really know what to expect. Like we know we get love around Michigan and shit, but we was like, fuck it, we outside. Let's see. So that's our approach, just going to other.
Yeah.
You know,
shout
what I'm
out to the
saying?
Midwest
Like,
kids. They fell through. I
Mhm.
met them for the first time. That was wild too. That
So
was dope.
did your reputation precede you there, or were people just kind of hearing your music for the first time in some cases?
Oh no, people was there. Like homies
Yeah.
from Detroit, like Sheefy pulled up, Tony Hooligan pulled up. Like you said, Midwest.
the
kids
Midwest kids
up.
pulled up. I don't know if
Like
y'all-
that's a big clothing brand. Like
Yeah.
they super lit. So it was
Yeah.
like people knew, you know, what time it was. Like, but as far as the crowd though, they was like super receptive. Like they was lit. Like
Yeah.
even with my set, like I think did my board freeze for my whole set? Remember, it was
Nah.
something happened. I think it was froze for like half of my set or something, where I got locked into a BPM, which it was like 122, which was danceable, right? But I was gonna go whatever, and like the way the stage was weird. Could you see the crowd? for real?
No, the
Me-
lights.
bro. Me neither. I would tell
Yeah.
motherfuckers I couldn't see.
It was too
shit.
bright in your face.
Too bright.
Bro, I don't even, bro, too bright.
Too bright, and there was just no light at the in the
the way the dip was, it was
Yeah,
something.
it was
like
just
went
weird.
pitch black right the front, bro. Like, so,
Which was actually very strange for
bro,
me.
See, I knew I
Did it
was
allow you to kind of
overwhelmed.
lose yourself more though? Because you're like, fuck it, nobody's
As a
here, nobody can see me
DJ,
anyway.
yeah, but
As an
rapper,
artist, nah, because I be wanting to connect. I want to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got to see
Hey.
you vibing.
Juice is up there like doing this to like a garbage can.
Man,
you can't see what's
I
over
got
there.
lost. I'm like, I
And
can't
it's
see.
funny because you could randomly kind of see the back.
Yeah.
Because the back, way back was well lit. So I
Mhm.
was like, huh. But from DJing and seeing it was dope being in the zone, right? But then when I rapped my last couple songs set, right? I rap and DJ. When I stepped in the front, I was like, oh, this is still kind of
It's surreal.
Yeah.
But either way, so I was locked in. Taylor would come up there, and my lady would be like, yo, you need something, whatever. I'd be like, yo, my shit's loud. I can't see. Is people dancing? Like, I hope. It was like, no, motherfuckers loving it.
Yeah.
People would keep coming up, no, motherfuckers loving it. So then I was like, oh, shit. See certain video people. I'm like, damn, they was locked in the whole time. Like, so, and that was dope. With any time the crowd come to dance, like, they be fully engaged. Like, I'm like, oh, it's going to be a good night. Like,
Shout out to Sev for doing a show blindfolded.
That's right.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Kind of a Ray Charles vibe now.
Yeah, it was. It really was. But I mean, that makes sense. Like, I was locked in that tempo though. Let it have been anything else. Like anything else, like they wouldn't have kept people on the dance floor. That was the dance tempo.
What if it
like,
wasn't stuck on like 86 or something?
Niggas would have been rapping in there.
which would have been but hey, look, but this how much of a team player I am though. Like, Savon got 86 and shits and things in his set. Like, I know what everybody else plays, so I bring my shit. Like, I knew wasn't nobody even gonna go super housey techno like that, right? So I was like, as far as the fan coming that night, like, damn.
Give some variety.
Yo, like, I done had a crazy set. Asia, Venus Flytrap did R&B, rap, crazy techno dance shit. Savon lit it up, saying just good opener. Like, Super Dre taught me that to be a good DJ and, like, to really be out here and like, get the money, and just as an artist, you got to be a good opener.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to support like the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Of course. Yeah. I mean, you kind of have you kind of have an EDM vibe. Well, maybe it's because you're DJing or something, but a lot of your songs have an EDM kind of vibe too, don't you think? There's a lot of jazz in there too, but
it's weird because, like, let me just say it's on record, right? I got a joke, or it's just not even a joke, but like, it's not a joke for real, but like I joke a lot to my homies, even my lady all the time, because Taylor, she loves festivals and all that whole, you know what I mean? The wompy thing, like the womp 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 womp, like the dubstep. When that was the thing, I didn't really get into that for real, right? But the math of it, me knowing the BPMs and things and stuff, I'd be like, oh, okay, I get, yeah, that's like 135, 140. Like, I get it. That's the, okay. Like, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, okay, it's still nasty. I get it, right?
Yeah.
And then certain rappers kind of start incorporating that sound-ish type shit. Like,
I noticed that lately, especially, there's a lot of like hybrid EDM hip hop stuff coming up.
Oh, now, bro, now it's fucking crazy. Like, me and Joose was just talking about Danny Brown and shit, and I was saying he was one of the earlier things, but even then he was working with
Skrillex and all kind of other people.
No, his first producer, homie from dog, the first producer, he from Detroit, I believe. Skywalker.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But like, Detroit is a real dance. You know what I'm saying? You go to the club, you're really gonna hear
Ghetto
that.
tech.
So when I was like, when I heard that, I was like, oh, you know what? Okay, I see how it can be applied. Like, so I think that's where I kind of took that shit from Danny, which is even better because I mean, why not? He's a fucking Michigan legend. But being able to incorporate that and then DJing more, knowing what could play over good in the clubs, like right?
combos and shit. Yeah, that's dope.
But I don't really play a lot of my own shit in my sets though. People be thinking that like, yo, do you put like, not for real. Like I might play Cold Cream, perfect example, right? So I like shits like that or like dance edits or something, but I'm not like.
Okay, so you guys are real musicians. I'm as fake a musician as I could be, and that I'm just learning now, and it's all for my own personal stuff. I use it on the podcast sometimes, but the more I've produced my own stuff as a learning tool, I kind of like don't when I'm listening to other music, I kind of just want to like play music, and so I find myself kind of like not listening to as much other music other than my own, which kind of sucks because my music kind of sucks, you know. So like I'd rather listen to like good shit, but when I'm doing that, I'm just like, man, I should be at my keyboard doing this myself right now. You know, I don't know if have you ever fallen into that?
All right, wait, bro. Okay, You're gonna have to repeat that again,
Okay.
just so I really grasp the full thing. Because I want to 100% say I feel you 100%.
Yeah.
Like, right.
Okay.
But just say it one more time, just so I can like.
So since I've been producing my own stuff, and again, this isn't going out to an audience or anything, but when I listen to other music, it just makes me want to like get up here and actually produce rather than listen.
Right.
And so I find myself like not really listening to as much music anymore because I'm just like kind of making it and then listening it back to see where I fucked it up and where it was good and all that. So my relationship with music is changing as I've learned more about it because I kind of just want to do it myself. You know?
Bro, so like you hear what he's saying? Like that's like we've been there, and I think hence why, or we're there. Like, remember how it was just like with us all being here, we're trying to link up and just finish it, whatever it might be, to just so we ain't gotta be really putting a lot of thought into.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like, yeah, you can get caught up into just listening to so much shit. I do that a lot, but like what I do at this point, like you go through my listening history right now, that shit finna say like Astrud Gilberto.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of other things.
Like
Yeah, outside of your genre,
but
kinda.
Look, but like Pusha T, like you're gonna see like literally my favorites. Like you're not gonna see the newest, hottest, right?
Yeah.
Where like one of my homies in the crew, I ain't gonna put his name out. He'd be like, man, that's my problem. I be listening to every single thing, bro. Watching the videos, be thinking I gotta be. I'm like, bro, in the hell, don't turn that fucking shit off. Like,
Yeah.
So where you at is it? That's what, like that is valid. Like 'cause
You
it
got to
make
remember to
wanna,
be
like,
a consumer.
Right, because you can get trapped in like the same old shit.
You got to remember to be like, I listen to what I like. You know what I'm saying? So I've been listening to a lot of Schoolboy Q. It's either Schoolboy Q
one of my favorites.
or Astrud. Yo, it's no in between, bro. I might do a little R&B here and there.
Yeah. What's some good R&B that's coming out these days?
Some good R&B, man. Jack James. I don't know if you ever heard
I'll
Jack.
check it out.
He's out of London. You know, he's climbing, but it's good music, bro. Good
That's
music. Jack Bannon is more like alternative. You know what I'm saying? But he's cool too.
Yeah.
But I just been listening to other things, bro.
Yeah.
Other than like rap and hip hop.
So I got this is my most recent searches: Astrud Gilberto, Disclosure, Lula B, this amazing artist from Chicago. She's super dope. MIA, EDRD, a jazz playlist, but just because I went to hear Giant Steps and Take 5. Amazing jazz songs. Jay-Z, Magna Carta, Holy Grail, Press Play, an old Diddy album, Tweet, Oops, Pink Panthers, Danny Brown, my album, Kanye, Tame Impala. Like,
Yeah.
so it's just shit
It's a pretty good mix though.
because I could put it on. I don't really think, like, I already know I like it. It just sounds cool. I'm not like,
You're just kind of, it's just background. You're not really dissecting it so much anymore.
bro, but sometimes don't let me get fucked up. Like, because I really like these people, right? So I'll hear like a Kevin Parker or Tame Impala song and be like, man, the way they got them drums and guitar is crazy. When I get to the studio, I'm gonna make something with them guitars. And
Yeah,
now
of
I'm in that
course.
bitch trying to emulate.
Yeah, dude, I do that all the time.
But it's cool to take from that, right? It's just the balance. That's why I was like, damn, bro. I think, say that again. Like, I'm there. Like, it be like that. But you love it, so I think that's kind of good, right? It's like a spark, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I sat around and just listened to music my whole fucking life.
Yeah.
And always wanted to make it and kind of felt like I was too old to try. And then I realized, like, that's bullshit.
Yeah, bro, that's fucking.
That's
what,
some
bro?
American shit.
Bro,
right?
Yeah, bro, because I'm like, what? I be teasing people. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna make music forever. I can't wait till I start making weird jazz music as an old head. Or
Yeah, maybe this old head. Yeah.
Right, I'm just like, it's or orchestra or whatever. It's like, bro, I love this shit.
That's
like,
we love to put ages and shit and restrictions on things as Americans.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I mean, luckily now that you don't have to, it's easier to do it. I can do it in the attic. I don't have to like go rent studio time and shit like that. So that's a huge difference.
I mean, you're not even really,
like,
you're not even really in control of your time until you're like older anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? So the most of your creation is going to be when you're the most comfortable. Or not the most comfortable, but like, when you can do it.
Yeah, when you can do it. And that's a shame about older people kind of quitting that, is because that's when they actually have the time to do it.
Bro, I got so many people in my circle because, like, I was always a young dude and had a lot of, like, OGs who supported me and showed division and stuff. I link up and they're like, man. I'm like, dude, what?
What, they're done now? They're out of it now?
Or
in
they just, like...
early 30s.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Even just like, I'm just doing this. Like, bro, you got a lot... there's ways to get like you can get some paper.
Yeah.
Like even a little like sign and sync license deal. You don't even gotta drop nothing. You just send a company 10, 20 songs a month. You get your
And then they put that on like these royalty-free websites and stuff like that, or where do they put those?
It literally, bro. It don't from that spectrum to the farthest spectrum, bro. It just depends on who you would know, right? I got this one dude in my email who hit me like, yo, if you got any songs that sound like such and such, you got to own 100% of them.
Mm-hmm.
No samples. If it sounds good, send it to me. I might put in a commercial. And he almost put one of my songs in a Wells Fargo commercial. That shit was sitting in there, but it didn't make the final cut or whatever.
Glad it didn't, just because that doesn't align with your brand. It would have been dope for you to have a commercial.
It was
though.
lit. The song was lit. It was some get money. It would have been like lit. It would have been lit.
And then you would have been like wrapped up in that thing where they were overcharging people and starting accounts without their knowledge.
I don't care, bro. What the fuck?
You get canceled because of Wells Fargo,
bro. What, bro? Like, no, bro, no. No. Because here's the thing. Like how I was just saying, being in the service, right? Service industry. It's like I'm a musician. I make music. Like I'm not in my bedroom no more, right? So I want this shit to go out is whatever. So like, if this company is paying me for a need, like, hey, you have music, I need it for a commercial that I'm working on, and it fits that. Where it goes. Like I didn't.
Yeah, that's yeah. Of course, you're not really.
I don't even have a bank account. What do you mean?
You don't think
Fuck
you do? They
Wells
probably
Fargo.
signed you up for a couple though.
Like right? They're like, we transferred it to you through Wells Fargo.
You can't
bank
access
account.
it, unfortunately.
Oh damn! No, but shit like that, right? Where it's like, dude, it's crazy because that's how the game. Like, so imagine because like we work on a song right now today, we make it. Let's say 2-3 weeks, it sounds good. We send it to some sync people. They be like, okay, cool. Let it sit. How me and Joose was talking about, right? But let it sit. It's actually finished though, right? So you could actually send it off to people, mix and master it.
Right.
Not just brewing. Then we got to sift through like cold cream, right? Send it to people. A couple months later, they're like, hey, the next season of Euphoria, your song will be in season 1, right? So now, bro, you don't even have to drop the song. They just letting you know. But as a smarty pants, like these artists are, they're like, bet. So when you see things, the season come out, the artist, go get my shit.
Yeah,
like,
of course, because that shit's like the hottest show right now, and people are gonna,
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't even gotta be out there like that if you don't want to. It's companies who literally need fucking music, bro.
Yeah, just
need it.
Yeah,
it's a service industry.
It's expensive to go buy a song that's already known or whatever
things,
too.
Or even
to license songs,
bro, or even people going on and buying these like royalty free loops or things with not samples. Once you get to doing paperwork and they talk about commercials, bro, like can't nothing have no samples or nothing. And that's when you get into the be like, damn, am I not even like there's like real producers and fake producers, but it's like, all right, try using no samples and make the shit slap. Like that's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
And having it be commercial appealing and you know what I'm saying? Like, but
it's probably a good way to get paid though, commercials.
But dog, it's so easy. And like some of the people I know who are older and like amazing and musicians and shit, I'm like, bro, you can be getting fucking money. Like, what? Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Just applying a little bit different like that. Well, every weekend I'm gonna just write a couple songs, see them through, right? Yeah. Send them to a couple people. Boom. That's better than, you know what I mean? Just not doing nothing. Like,
I hate to circle back and talk about Haagen-Dazs again, but it seems like that opportunity exists.
Please.
You know, let's do this.
What's up, Haagen-Dazs? I need that strawberry shortcake.
For real.
Me? Strawberry cheesecake, damn it. They're like, we ain't gonna send him shit.
It's all edited out.
Right. Yeah, I used to get that from I do get it from D&W and
Oh, you're just putting more out there, trying to get more sponsors?
Yeah. In case D&W wants to.
You know what I'm saying?
Family Fair, they're in the fam.
Come through.
What's up? What's up, man?
Come through.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so when you guys do your next like A.G.O pop-up thing, I want to come do an episode. I can take some footage, interview some people, and kind of capture the vibe if possible.
That'd be super dope.
I'm sure you'll have all your photographers and videographer friends
come
there too,
through, bro. Yeah.
That'd be nice. Yeah, that'd be amazing. I would love for you to do that. That'd be super dope.
Especially if Vince is there too, selling good Jamaican food. Damn.
I mean, they had him last time. Or shit, I don't know. It's gonna be more sweet treats and things and stuff.
Yeah, because it's like cold cream.
Because that's like the whole branding. I'm working on like the shirts and things like cold cream. You know what I mean? No tricks, just sweet, all sweet treats, whatever. Just whatever.
Is it going to be that like bright blue and bright pink color too? A lot of the stuff.
All type of things like Superman ice creams and like A.G.O little popsicles. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know, good marketing.
Yeah, that's right.
Just like a fun time, like literally a fun time. Like, buy some merch if you want, but other than that, you're like, damn,
Come kick
cool.
it.
Like, we seen art
Come
and
kick
shit.
it, bro.
Like,
Come experience
it's a
who we
different
are.
experience,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you seen us on stage, but we also the homies from around the way. Come kick it. Come through.
Yeah, and support local people too. I mean, not that you guys are just local, but like it's more fun. We talked about this the first time you came up here. When it was just like insulation up here and everyone was itchy and shit.
I mean, I don't mind being called local. I'm from here and I live here, so
Yeah, a lot of people be correcting me low key on it. Like, Super Dre always be like, "Dude, you're not local." Like, in mid conversation, I'm like, "Bro,
but when you live here and your show's here, that is a local show because
we're cool.
your
I'm straight. My
Yeah,
ego's not
100%.
that big, bro. It's straight. We're good.
Yeah, you guys should have big egos. You're good. In fact, you're gonna do some music tonight.
Yeah, we are.
So how do we want to make this look? What do we think? Do you need to stand? Do you want to do what you're doing it? Do you want to be somewhere else? Let's let the people decide. No, it's not. Unfortunately, it's not a live stream.
It don't matter. I mean, I'm pretty comfy right here, actually. You know what I'm saying? But let me load this track up.
And
You can do wherever you want to do it.
And every other show they
That
do,
shit
you
look
know,
cool.
I feel like, you know, if I was on Hot 97 or something, it'd be right here. That's how I want to do it. Right here.
I want to be right.
I'll be Lee Westwood. Okay, when we come back, you're gonna see these two fellas playing music, singing, whatever. I don't even know exactly what it's gonna be. I'm excited. I'm right there with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Check. Juice the Conqueror in the building. Cold Cream 7.
What makes a real win is how you take a loss. Before the promotion, I was still a boss. You tryna offer me a bundle, gotta make it large. I'ma let you pussies do your job, I just make it hard. You fucking with big dogs, St. Bernards. When they reaching for the tool, this shit ain't Menards. Low ballin' on the Fetty, baby, beg your pardon. I leave you cold over that cream, boy, Haagen-Dazs.
Hey, Haagen-Dazs, we need that sponsorship. Haagen-Dazs, holla at me. Haagen-Dazs, we need that. Haagen-Dazs.
Yo, niggas swear that they know your life.
Swear.
They thinking they know what it's like. Nothing happens overnight, huh? Show you right. I just popped up on you niggas like a poltergeist. Mad scientist when I sits in the lab. Chris Kringle, flying I get to the bag. Skating on egg whites when I'm whipping a Jag. Came a long way from niggas lifting and dipping in cabs. This them called the city villain flows.
Facts.
Already know I'm a legend, but I'm just chillin' no.
Facts.
In North Hollywood, chillin', sippin' with a centerfold. It ain't real money till you got 10 of those. Put your money down. I say, low ballin' on the Fetty, baby, beg your pardon. I leave you cold over that cream, boy, Haagen-Dazs.
I need that Haagen-Dazs. Give it to me. I need that Haagen-Dazs. Give it to me. Need that Haagen-Dazs. Cash rules everything around me.
Haagen-Dazs.
Hey, Haagen-Dazs.
Remind me again.
Remind me again, EP.
Exclusive.
Payola freestyle, you know what I mean? Third time's a charm. Hey. Look. Hey. N-O-P-A. Yola. Yola. N-O-P-A. Yola. Yola. N-O-P-A. Yola. Yola. Look. Look. Niggas be lying, Mufasa. I came to bang with my partners. I came to bang on a dollar. Head blowing the wind like the barges. Niggas be taking up space. I never fit in regardless. I always felt out of place. I'ma get placements regardless. I ain't trying to be the hardest. I'm just trying to be the smartest. Illustrator over logic. I'm just trying to use my logic. You pussyfootin', you be all in. Speaking black truth, James Baldwin. Airplane mode, I can't call it. Never hesitate, never stalling. My niggas might as well scam. Where we up and down the charges, electrifying what I am. The way I'm up and down the charges to the alphabet, boys. Hold on. Let me get a quick FU. I'm an alchemist with the noise. I get it clapping in the FQ. I came to bang with my partners. I came to bang with my partners. Head blowing the wind like the barges. We line them up like they partners. Use my noodles eating pasta. Hey, mob life Sango Hafa. Eat mi casa su casa. All my niggas setting pics. That's how we break you off proper. Being patient, growing daily. I get my faith in my father. All my niggas setting pics. That's how we break you off proper. Being patient, growing daily. I get my faith from my father. Payola freestyle out now. 3rd time's a charm. Go stream. Ooh. Had to finish that one through. Good real rap performance.
And that's going to do it, folks. That was Joose the Conqueror and the 7th of the A.G.O music crew, based right here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Thanks, Sev. Thanks, Joose, for coming on. Folks, there's one more track that Joose actually performed during the live set that hasn't come out yet. It's Pinky Ring. It's produced by Sango. We talked about Sango in there. And rather than show it now, I'm going to wait for that song to drop so we're not stepping on their toes. But as soon as it drops, you're going to get a special bonus episode of just that live performance of Joose the Conqueror over Sango's beat. What an excellent group of guys. I had a good time talking with these guys. They're good dudes. Can't wait to see what they come up with in the future. Keep an eye on them. Go to Spotify, go to Apple Music, go to Instagram, all these places. Check them out. Follow them. Do what you can to support the local Grand Rapids music scene. It's poppin'. I'm happy to be part of it. Thanks, folks, for sitting down with me, and thanks for listening. Peace out, everybody.